in your room or whatever, go ahead and mute yourself. Otherwise, you can just leave yourself unmuted if you want to say something. Okay, so the first thing I want to make you guys aware of is a couple of things that I've seen in the last several days of some issues that people were having and that I want to make you aware of. And the first issue, I've seen this happen twice now, like in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And so when people enroll, whether you're personally enrolling them, maybe for the first, couple of times, or they are personally enrolling, I've seen where people click a box on the enrollment form, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, let me do the screen share here. Share screen. Okay, share, and then, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't want to check this box right here to use my brand partner ID as my username. Because what winds up happening is their website is now called lifewave.com/ some long number that nobody ever remembers.
Oh, wow.
And then when they try to log in, with their username, they're having to use that long number. And you've got to contact customer service. I don't know that there's a way that once you've established this, that you can go into your back office and change it. I think you have to contact customer service for them to change it. So just don't click that box. Just type in what you want your website to be, which is usually somebody's name, or if your name is hard to spell, choose something easy. Like Renita has hers as Joy, Joy, Joy. And that would be your username, and it will be your referral website link. Okay, so this is a big deal right here. All right, so let me see. The other thing that I want to mention is for everybody to change their settings. Let me go ahead and log in. You can still see my screen, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, see. So if you log into your back office and you go to your name up here and you go to view profile, you're following me? You can see my screen?
Uh-huh.
You want to click this allow all country enrollments. You want that on because we're having people coming in from other countries. And if somebody wound up on your website or heard about you or something through maybe your Facebook posts or whatever, you want them to be able to enroll if they're in another country that we're in. So just make sure that's turned on. Okay. The other issue that I have seen that has come up a couple of times is there's something going on with the system that they're trying to correct. I talked to customer service this morning where normally when somebody enrolls, the system is automatically set for the binary placement system, the binary placement settings to be on the strong outside leg. And something is going on where sometimes that's not clicked. So nothing is clicked. So you enroll somebody and they never show up in your binary tree. And so that's happened twice now. And so make sure, here's how you set that. When you enroll somebody, make sure that they just log into their back office. They know how to do that. They go up here to their name. They click change settings. And now you kind of scroll down and you can see in this contact information box at the bottom of that, what is your binary placement preference when you begin sponsoring new members? That should automatically be set to strong leg outside. But like I said, there's a glitch in the system right now that they're trying to resolve where nothing is checked. And so when people enroll a new brand partner, they're not showing up in the binary tree, and you got to contact customer service to have them put that person on your left or your right. So just have the person go ahead and click either build left or build right. You want it to be on the common leg with the person above them. So like if you personally enroll somebody on your outside right, then you would want that person to click right. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yep.
So I thought, was it last week or the time before, you said something about strong leg outside is something we should just ignore. Either build left or build right.
Yes. But the
Okay.
system, when you automatically enroll, it's automatically set to strong leg outside unless you go change it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Recently, yeah,
Gotcha.
recently there's just like a little glitch where nothing is checked. So, yeah. So I would just, I mean, that happened again with somebody that we enrolled on Friday and they weren't showing up. They weren't showing up. And so I told the girl, you know what, go check your settings. And sure enough, nothing was checked. That was the second person that I've seen that happen to. And then customer service told me this morning that, yeah, that they were aware of it and they were trying to fix it.
So
Okay.
Debbie,
Yep.
you said, I have not enrolled anybody yet, but I have two in mind. The
Mhm.
first one that you enroll, where are you saying you want it should go?
I think that it should go on your common leg with the person above you. You know, this
Okay.
is binary, so everybody has a left and a
Okay,
right.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because the first business goal, you know, is to get to manager, and that's 2 on your left, 2 on your right at silver or above. So I like placing the first 2 on that common leg with the people above you, the team above you.
The first
Does that make
two.
sense, Bridget?
So
Yeah,
you're
you think I
saying
know
that if
this.
you're,
So you're saying the first two
Otherwise,
on that
Bridget, you
same
would be
leg?
otherwise you'd be putting them on your inside leg.
Yeah.
You want to put them on your outside.
The first
out-
two on the outside, it's okay, and you don't have to put it on the left hand. You don't.
Okay, let me say that again because I that wasn't very clear what I just said. It's okay. Yeah, just find out what your common leg is with the person above, whether you went on that person's right or that person's left that enrolled you,
Right.
and then put them on that same side. Your first 2 people.
Okay.
That's what I suggest. That's what I did.
Okay.
what difference does that make, if I can ask?
Because they would have the first, if you put them on the common leg with the people above, then they're more likely to get an overflow from the people above you. Everybody has to work both legs. So both legs are going to wind up having some overflow. But starting out, like the first 2, I just put them on the common leg with the person above you. Does that make sense or still confusing?
So the pay plan allows you to start, I better look at it, but the pay plan allows you to create income even if they're both on the same side.
Well, because it's just a goal where you are trying to reach manager. Now, okay, so let me give you the other option. If you put one on the left and one on the right, regardless of where, you know, the common leg is, that does open you up, makes you what's called binary qualified. But if there's not any other product, if the team is not being built underneath you on both of those legs, there's not going to be BV accumulating for you to earn team cycle bonuses. That's why personally, the first business goal is that manager with 2 on the left and 2 on the right. That opens you up to earn up to $1,500 per week in the binary team cycle
It's
bonus.
2 on the left, 2 on the right. Okay.
And those are personally sponsored though, right?
Yes, personally sponsored. They have to be your personally enrolled, and they have to be silver or above, and you have to be a gold.
Okay.
And they have to be active. So, yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. So let me show you, since I'm already back here, a way that you can go and check which rank and what you need to do to get to the next rank. So if you go to commissions, this is for you personally now. If you go to commissions and you go to rank advancement and you click that, now I'm already a director. So I would click on here, senior director, to see what I would need to do. And then this tells me that I need 2 personally sponsored active directors. Okay, so this is a great way for you to just go and check and say, what do I need for the next rank? Okay, if you want to check on people in your team that you personally enrolled, you go to organization and you go upcoming rank promotions and you click that, and now you will see the list of people you personally enrolled. And I'm just going to use Dana here as an example. She's 92% to director. And if I click that right there, and then I click next rank, now it's going to tell me what Dana needs. And I see that Dana just needs 1 more personally active silver in her left and 1 more on her right. And active just simply means they have placed a qualifying order. If they're not doing the business and they're not a manager, that qualifying order is just 55 BV. Okay. Click that off. Okay, let's see. The other thing to just kind of be aware of is that the corporate office is moving location to Utah the last part of this month. So they've got a brand new corporate office building. So just kind of be aware of that. And I'm going to suggest, if you have not done this already, that you go to the x39newmember.com website, and under the Business Builders Do This Now, these 3 things, I added this, download the comp plan document. That is this one right here for you to look at and print that out. Okay. Okay, we've got 11:13, so that's pretty much, let me stop the screen share. Okay, so anybody have any questions about any of that or any comments or anything?
I have a request.
Yes,
Since I'm new, maybe you've done this before, but since there are only 11 of us, can we kind of go around and say hi and introduce ourselves?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Kelly, you want to start? Who?
Me?
Yes, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly.
Me, Kelly, right?
Yes, you,
Am I
Kelly.
the only Kelly? Okay. I was thinking it was her idea to let her start. No, that's okay. My name is Kelly Magby. I met Debbie, I don't remember how or when or what, but when I was still in the Dallas area, and we ran in the same circles. Um, I have been watching her post about the LifeWave since last summer, but it just kind of, when you're not ready for something, it's just not in your view. And I actually had every intention last summer of quitting my job, selling my house, and living off that income while I build my business. I ended up getting hurt at my job last summer after that I set that intention. And so I ended up being off of work for about 6 months, went back in January, and I said, you know what? This job may pay very well, but it's not worth my health. And so I got to go. And I quit my job on my mom's birthday on February 2nd. And I've been doing different things. I have not gotten into this enough yet because I feel myself, I need to have more proof first. I need to have something more to show people. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I was hoping to have something really good to show, but we'll see what my thyroid test shows. So we'll see.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
Kelly's pretty new on the product. So
1 month.
yeah.
Just hit 1 month.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Dawn.
I'm Dawn Erickson, and I've known Jody since she was a little girl. And so that's who I went under, was Jody. And my husband and I, Paul, are pretty excited about it. We've been in like 5 or 6 weeks now, something like that. And doing pretty good. My husband's out there now signing people up. So pretty exciting.
Wow, okay.
Awesome. Jody.
Yes, Jody Wilson up here in Seattle. And I came in under Dana, who you just referenced, almost is hitting director. So known her forever, and Debbie also for many years as well. And very excited. I'm shooting for director. Should be there real shortly. So we're going to the top. Never seen anything like this. I've been involved in several companies over the years, and it was more of a learning curve. I did make some income, but not life-changing income in any of those. The product was something that you could go find anywhere, really. It was, so I look at it more as it was a growth for me to grow. And I did gain a lot of personal growth out of all the things I've done in the past, but I've never in my life seen a company like this with a product like this. I was it had chronic neck and back pain for 20 years. When Dana called me, I tried everything and it was just getting progressively worse. Probably because my husband was like, well, you are in your mid 50s, you better like, it was just bad. And I was just debilitating. We still have kids at home. And so anyway, tried it. 4 days into it, I woke up and literally turned my neck like this, which was something I never could do. And I looked at Dave and I said, I don't have pain in my neck or back. And he was like, what? And honestly, the next 2 days later, my arthritis disappeared in my hands. Now it's been how long, Debbie? 7 months?
Something like that, maybe a little bit longer, because I started July 15th.
Okay, so it's been a while, but now my eyes are improving, my hearing is improving, and my gray hair is completely reversing, which my hairdresser is like, what are you doing? She literally cannot believe it. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I
Xenia,
ask a question?
yourself.
Yeah.
Xenia, can
Jody-
you unmute yourself? You may not be able to figure it out. Somebody had a question?
Yeah, for Jody.
Yeah,
Is your hair gradually changing back?
it is. I
And
didn't
how long
notice
did
it.
that take?
Yeah, probably for the first, I've only noticed it for the past 3 months. So I would say it probably took a good 4 or 5 months, maybe. And I just noticed because I get my hair colored at certain times pretty regularly. And I always, within 2 weeks, would have just a silver ring around my face. And that's not happening at all. My husband as well, let me just say, has had amazing results. He got his blood work back last week and he's had high cholesterol his whole life. And his numbers were unbelievable. His doctor is like, what are you doing? So it works, whether you see the changes or not. And if I could give you a little bit of advice, what was your name, Kelly?
Kelly.
You know, I would say don't necessarily wait for your own story, because there are so many stories that you can use. Before I had a story, which I actually had pretty quick. Renita's got an amazing story. I mean, there's so many stories we can use. So if you're ready to go, just use someone else's story until you get your own.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good advice, Jody. Thank you. Bridget?
Me?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Bridget McMillan. I'm kind of close to Seattle. I live in Edmonds, Washington. and have been friends with Denise for Denise Vizatinsky for quite a long time, and also knew Debbie from another company for many years. It's more years than I can count now. And me too, with the neck ache, backache, arthritis. And I know if I don't eat sugar, don't eat wheat, most of that kind of goes away, but that doesn't work for me in my brain to not eat those things. But interestingly, with just in 2 days with the patches, total gone with the back and the neck
Oh.
ache. Still have it in my hands, but I'm listening. I'm so down the rabbit hole with I've watched so many videos of Dr. Kelly, is her name? No, I can't even think of her name. The girl, the blonde-haired doctor that
Dr. Stacy.
Stacy, yes.
Yeah.
And I have two people that are semi-interested, kind of too wooed out by the patch aspect of it. And I want to find just a couple really good short things to show them. So I will be doing that today. And then let's roll. I too am really intrigued by this. I saw it a couple months before Denise approached me and had been watching somebody else that I knew of who'd been using them. So it was in my radar to check it out, but I hadn't done anything yet. So here we go.
Awesome. You.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do network marketing. Ooh, again, ever. Although I was pretty successful at it. It was just, I'm retired now. I'm going to be 75 in a couple weeks, which blows my mind. And I thought, okay, I don't get a second chance to try something new, or at least not very many more. So, okay, here we go.
Awesome. Britt Marie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Britt Marie Mertz, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was enrolled by Carla, who I had known from some other network marketing years ago, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. And I haven't done any network marketing since then because I retired and just wanted to dance and play with my dog. Anyway, when she first sent the links to me, I said, well, it sounds interesting, but I don't have time right now to look at it. And then she kept on sending me stuff a couple months later or something. And then I did have a little extra time and I said, okay, I will look at this. And the moment I, looked at this is totally fascinating, so different from anything else. And I said, I just gotta try this stuff, and then we see where it goes. But I'm just very fascinating, and I hope to be building. I'm going a little slow. I've been on it now for 3 months myself, and I was in pretty good shape before, I could say, for my age, as they say. But I definitely find a difference in my sleeping patterns, my hands, and just in general, good feeling. Now I do have a question though. Anyone that has a good what should I say? What to do for allergies? I still have allergies. Anybody?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's helped my allergies. I've had a chronic allergic cough for, oh gosh, at least 10, 15 years. I don't know what, but something in the air, would make my throat start to tickle. And it was always being the same place. It's always like right over here. And I have to cough to kind of scratch it. And then I feel like this little sinus, post-nasal sinus dump.
Right.
And it was really bothersome. It had become very bothersome doing massage therapy because I would have to stop in the middle of every massage and like cough 2 or 3 times, sort of scratch it. And I remember when it first started, like so many years ago, I went to different doctors and they couldn't figure it out. I got laryngitis and blah, blah, blah. Won't go into all of it. But anyway, that is about, I would say 90 to 95% gone. And I still have some, little things that seem to be more related to foods that I eat. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out. Sometimes these things are so subtle, you're not sure exactly what caused it, but it's definitely helped my allergies.
Just the regular patching, you mean?
Well, I'm doing several. I mean, I'm doing the X39, the X49, the carnosine. A lot of times I do the SP6. I've got my energy enhancers on today. I don't do those every day, but yeah, and the aloe vera at night. And I'll tell you guys, the aloe vera is good for your skin, but it helps a lot of people sleep, and there's other benefits to it too. And I heard Renita say this. I need to still look this up. She said if you put that aloe vera on the bottom of your right heel, it will help you sleep, and a lot of people have dreams, and I have experienced that. In fact, last night, I normally put it like right here, and last night, well, I did put it right there last night, but I just started these little capsules yesterday to kind of help me drop 5 pounds. That a friend of mine is selling, and I thought, well, let me try those. And so I think they kept me awake last night because I could not sleep. And finally it occurred to me, I thought, you know what? I think it's that darn pill. But so I took off the patch, the aloe vera, from my forehead, and I put it on the bottom of my right heel. And I mean, I could tell a difference like pretty immediately. I was actually able to fall asleep after that. And I know the first time that I did it, which several nights ago, I put it there, and I did sleep really deep, and I had dreams, some unusual dreams and stuff like that. So you might try that. Okay, next, Nancy Edwards. Nancy, you want to unmute yourself and share a little bit?
Forgive me for not having the camera on me, but I had a freak accident just a few days ago. Dawn and Paul are my sponsors. And like so many others, I had been in network marketing years ago, and I said, never again, never, never, never. But when Paul and Dawn showed this to me, I thought, oh my God, something that I've been praying about for a long time, for over a year. I've been praying, Father, show me how I can renew my stem cells. I really need renewal. And there it came. There it came through Dawn and Paul. And I thought, oh God, you answered my prayer. Here it is, right from you, light, the power of light within our body. And I thought, I don't care. I don't care. It's MLL. I don't care. I'm getting in. I'm going to do this because I can just see how this is going to change so many people's lives and restore their health and make them stronger and more able to live the life that the challenges that we're going to be facing in not too long, but we have to be strong and able to do that. And so I am just thrilled to be in the company. And since my freak accident, I've been using the LifeWave, and I have found relief from it. I'm able to move probably more than the doctors would have expected me to. So I'm expecting very rapid healing. And I just praise God. He's so good to me that I found these patches and am able to use them to restore my body.
Yep. Good.
Awesome. Oh, that's so awesome, Nancy. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy. I'm so sorry too. I'll call you today. I didn't realize that you.
Okay, it's okay. I'm getting along.
Yeah.
But I'm getting better every day.
Well, I'm praying for you.
Better and stronger every day.
Okay,
Yes.
so Nadine, we're right at 11:29, but Nadine, go ahead. You would share a little bit.
Okay. Nadine McCaw. I live just outside of Dallas in Texas. My sponsor is Jody Hanley Wilson, who is also my beautiful daughter. I should know her name, right? Anyway, I've been in this several months. I've really just goofed around with it for quite a while, doing not anything, and then had one little thing happen that kind of derailed me for a little bit. But I have had some things happen and change for me, none of them being a one patch wonder type thing. But some things that have happened is I had arthritis pretty bad in my hands. My arthritis is gone. I had restless leg syndrome terribly at night. I no longer have that. I had a bunion on my right foot, which is gone. And I had also had a few teeth where the gums were receded, and the gap has closed up on those, and I'm sleeping better. So I've really had multiple things change for me, and none of them like I would sit, go, oh wow, this just happened. It was gradual, and it was just all of a sudden realizing that had not been happening for a while. So, I've just, I'm same way. I just praise God that I've been shown this business. I again said, never, never, never again. Do not anybody ever talk to me about an MLM. But I know just from my experience, Jody's experience, and just all the testimonies that you hear, that it is a company that is directly from God to David Schmidt, and we all are very, very blessed that he is a Christian, and he consults God on everything that he does. So we're
Awesome.
very fortunate.
Yes, very. Okay. Thank you so much, Nadine. And Cher, you're the last one. And Cher, can you figure out how to unmute yourself, Cher? Maybe not. Okay. And Xenia, give you a last chance. Xenia, if you can unmute yourself. Okay, well, I'll maybe have to talk to you guys later and see if there was like an issue that you can't figure out how to unmute. But anyway, okay, guys, it's 11:33. If you guys feel complete, if you don't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and hang up. And any other last minute questions or comments, Britt Marie?
I just have a comment. Your skin looks fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
It just kind of shines. What are you doing more than taking the patches?
Thank you. Well, I've been taking a special collagen for many years that made a big difference. And I think my camera on this computer is flattering. So
That's a good thing.
and I'm using the LifeWave, skin stuff.
Yeah. No, you look great. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anybody
it.
else? Anybody else? You guys good?
Yep.
Thank
sounds
you.
good. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody, for
Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate your help.
Okay, you're welcome. Go have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.